And hello again, Bulldog fans, and welcome to Smith Robinson Stadium. It's the home opener for the defending 6A state champion Greenwood Bulldogs, and then Fort Smith Northside Grizzlies come a-calling here on Friday. Should be a fantastic ball game from a couple local rivals and a team really that's hungry. Northside, of course, last year we went to their place and just demolished them 49-0. But who could forget 2 years ago here at our house, kind of a coming out party. We were, when Hunter Houston got hurt, and you see the Archer kid come in and all the brilliance of that last second Hail Mary win. Just amazing. And so this game means a lot for both teams. Of course, 63-game home winning streak here, guys, at Greenwood riding November of 2014. Last time we lost here is the second round of the playoffs to El Dorado. So, huge night, big crowd on hand, and we're certainly excited to get to some football tonight. Tim Terry, the ball barber, Kevin Jones, guys, friendly confines.
Yeah, I was bored this week, and I went back and I guess it was a TikTok video, but it was your call of Archer's pass to Carnes to win the game, and I think now I can relate to what people say when Tim goes to octave 9, because I didn't really understand what he said, but I knew it was good. But that was unbelievable, right up here in this southeast end zone. Yeah. Incredible. Don't know what this is going to hold, but Greenwood, 7-3 against these Northside Grizzlies since 2012. Some of these games have been really competitive, but some of them hadn't. So who knows what's going to be this year? But I know one thing: these Bulldogs are going to come prepared, and I guess this is 14 in a row. It could be 14 in a row win streak.
Yeah, that's true. I guess
15.
Yeah, 15.
15.
Right,
yeah.
Right. That's on the current win.
The current
streak.
Win streak's
exactly.
15. Yeah.
8-5 overall against Northside since 2000, I think. Of course, you look at that 2000 game. Of course, Matt Jones ran all over us up there with a 37-7, I think, final. But you're right. Most of them have been really good games.
They really have.
Last year was kind of an anomaly. We blew them out 49-0, I think, at their place. But
the year before was 20-29.
Yeah.
And we lost that one.
Yes, that up at Mayo Thompson.
So, you never know. A lot of these kids know each other.
Yeah.
They definitely know each other, and they've had some 7-on-7s all summer. So, no secrets here tonight. You got to get out and execute, Richie.
Yeah, Northside's a team that they don't duck Greenwood ever. They come to every team camp, every pad camp. They're always around. I remember some of the great junior high games from these boys have played over the last couple of years. I watched Darby and those guys go down there and beat Kane Archer and that Volunteer junior high team, 8th grade team.
Yeah.
And they beat them down there at Mayo Thompson. So this game's always a little bit special to these guys. I know Coach Jones, this was one of the two games that if we can knock them both off, Coach Jones would say, break out your Letterman jacket, boys, wear them, go to the mall.
There you go.
And luckily we've got Southside, who dropped down in class, back on the schedule this year, so we'll get to have the Sebastian County Cup between the two Fort Smith schools and Greenwood. And no, I'm not counting Hackett and Lavaca. I know they're in Sebastian County, but do we need to? Remember the old bi-district basketball tournament where it had the bi-county?
Bi-county?
Yeah.
Over at Charleston, I think?
Or Hackett.
Or Hackett, no, at Hartford, yeah.
Fantastic.
Hartford, no longer a school.
I know, right?
Hartford. I like their old gym over there.
They had a couple of football. They had a couple seasons of good football over there.
A lot of good times good basketball.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Mike Womack, you can start right there. Watch him drop 60 on everybody down there at Hartford. Well, this should be a fun game tonight, and look forward to, of course, it's September 6th, and besides the fact that Private William Santiago was allegedly murdered by a Code Red in the movie A Few Good Men on this day in 1992.
Wow.
Thank you. But this was my home opener my senior year in 1991, and we lost to Paris 27-6 in 1991 here at Smith Robinson, back when it was a football field, natural grass and all that. Yeah, it was grass. Yeah.
Well, wind may be a factor here tonight. Old Glory's straight out here, wind right out of the north. It's going to be Bulldog weather, whatever it is. 84 degrees here at kickoff.
We'll take our first time out and come back and hear from head football coach Chris Young after this break. This is Greenwood High School football.
This is Sports Center.
And we welcome you back to the pregame show, and I'm sitting here with the Director of Athletics of Greenwood High School and the head football coach of the Greenwood Bulldogs, Coach Chris Young. Coach, good to see you, brother.
Good to be here.
You got some special announcements for us, right?
Yeah, I think we recognize some of our players each week for just outstanding performance during the week, and sometimes it's starters, sometimes it's scout team guys, and I think it gives us a chance to just brag on a few of our guys from week to week. And so I want to hit on those guys. Last week, week 0, practice players of the week, offensive, Hudson Meeker, and then goes out and has a huge play in the game, chasing ball, playing fast, had a great week of practice, and then great play there. Defensively for us, Jacob Berry, dad Michael Berry that played for us years ago, second generation, came on late in the game and had some good plays. You're going to see more, I think, tonight. And then on special teams, Drew Lowe, a guy that just got out there. Every time Coach Gill's asking for bonnets, Drew's one of the first guys out there. So last week, wanted to recognize those guys. This week, 3 new guys on offense, Scott Holland. Scott probably played more receiver positions than anybody Friday night, played running back, played A, played X, did a great job for us, kind of guy that knows all the positions. On defense, DeAndre Stevens, player of the week this week, did a great job on scout team, played nose guard last Friday night, gives us some size up there. And then special teams, Brody Pass, a young guy, once again, just in practice on special teams, did a great job. So we want to make sure we point those guys out. We're going to try to do that each week and just brag on some of our guys that had a great week.
Coach, here in pregame, I was probably, after we get through with this show here, honoring Curtis Weaver tonight in pregame. And you might say a few things about Mr. Weaver.
Yeah, Mr. Weaver is done a ton of things for our program. Not only the football program, you talk about the turf, the Jumbotron, the weight room, but leading the BFI, streaming back in the days and then coming on with you guys and helping being a part of that. BFI has gone away, the Bulldog Foundation, but he did a great job being a huge part of that program. Very thankful for what they did. And excited to celebrate him. A well-deserved honor tonight.
And he gets the Nike Contributor of the Year. Correct?
Nike Contributor of the Year. He's the 2024 Nike Contributor of the Year. I think he's the second award winner, following the one and only Tim Terry. That jacket looks familiar, but proud of Mr. Weaver and what he's done. I know there's a lot of other guys, and he'll be the first to tell you that have been heavily involved in the Bulldog Foundation, but proud to honor Mr. Weaver and his wife tonight.
Hey, Coach, we'll get right into it. Last week at Bentonville West, a great season opener. Probably the ugliest 70 points I've ever seen scored. A lot of turnovers, some sloppy play, it seemed like. I won't even talk about any residual from the 2020 game that we played down here in your first season. But can you talk a little bit about last week?
Yeah, excited that there were a lot of bright spots as individual guys made plays. You saw wide receivers make great plays, or DBs make great plays, or defensive linemen make sacks or strip fumbles. But just the consistency. I think one thing we've done really well over the years is be really consistent. We hadn't made those mistakes. We've gone years without fumbling the ball. Wide receiver, we fumbled twice Friday night. We've gone years without running backs' careers fumbling the football. So it's a good reminder. I think that's coaching. And Coach Hogan and I and Coach Holloway spent some time. We came up some drills this week, and we really focused on it. So I think one of the good things about non-conference games is you find areas that maybe you overlooked, and you got to do a better job coaching. And so we focus on that this week and hope to be better tonight.
Well, Coach, a historic night. You put a 70 spot on them. And it's, people say, you run the score up. Well, they scored 35. You just got to kind of keep scoring as they did.
Yeah, I never felt safe. We didn't throw a ball after, I think, 4 minutes left in third quarter. And, you want to get your guys in. We got some great second and third team receivers. You got a great second quarterback in Cooper Goodwin, a great third team quarterback in Braden Brewer. So you want to get those guys reps, but you're trying to be sportsmanlike at the same time. And Coach Pratt and his staff do a great job. So, you're kind of torn between what you want to do there. So we felt like we handled it appropriately.
Coach Champ Davis is as advertised. That kid's pretty
wonderful player, even better young man. You saw glimpses of what he did. I came up here yesterday. They made a highlight film, and he's in full pads and spins the ball and turns around and does a backflip, lands on his feet. I didn't know he could do that. So he had a big game. Just one of 5 or 6 guys that made plays for us.
All right, Coach, we'll take our first time out, and we'll come back and talk about the Northside Grizzlies. This is Greenwood High School football.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
Prestigious honor. Additionally, Coach Amy Hardy is presenting a bouquet of flowers to Mrs. Weaver. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in celebrating Mr. and Miss Weaver for this well-deserved recognition.
Hi there. I was just, out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
We welcome you back to the Pregame Coaches Show, sitting here with head football coach Chris Young. And, Coach, alumni night for you, I guess. Northside coming to town always makes a little bit more a better game, I guess, for you to try to get those Grizzlies.
Yeah, I got great memories of that place. You know, from the time I was 3 years old till I was 20, my dad was football coach over there. A lot of great people in that community that took good care of me. I was a graduate of Northside. A lot of coaches over there that I'm very close with and care a lot about those people. So there's a little bit extra with that game. You know, I care about Northside and care about those guys, but excited to get after them as well tonight.
Anything new in particular that we know them as scheme-wise, same old, just kind of get ready to go?
Yeah, you know, they're multiple on defense. You know, in the past, we've really known based on formation exactly what they're going to do. They're doing some different stuff now and give you 2 or 3 different looks, and so that causes problems. You know, sometimes it's tougher when you're not exactly sure what you're going to see, and it's a little bit harder preparing throughout the week. They got great team speed on offense and on defense. They got a wide receiver, Cam Massey. If he gets loose, we're not going to catch him. Got a running back with great speed. Maybe not as big as they've been on either side of the line. Got a big nose guard, this heck football player. But team speed-wise, they can cause us a problem.
Of course, the last time they came down here 2 years ago was just mayhem, and somehow we pulled the victory from the jaws of defeat. And then last week, you know, the Battle of Rogers Avenue, Southside came back and got them. So they're going to be hungry, and they certainly have the bullseye on us.
Yeah, momentum does crazy things with the football team, whether it's positive or whether it's negative, you know, and they got great coaching staff over there. I'm sure they use what happened last week to have a great week of practice, and we get everybody's best shot here. You know, they'll be fired up, and we better be ready for battle tonight.
All right, Coach. We'll take our final timeout and come back and finish up here with head football coach Chris Young. This is Greenwood High School football.
I was just, out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
We welcome you back to the pregame coaches show, sitting here with head football coach Chris Young. Coach, Northside coming to town tonight, and a friend of ours that we kind of have a connection with just passed away this past Monday, Coach Donnie Matlock, a legend in Fort Smith schools, and then also as a coach and a teacher up there, and just thought I wanted to say condolences to his family and the Northside Grizzly family on the loss of a great guy. He and I battled a lot out the country club here in Greenwood on the golf course, and I just thought I would bring that up. I know that you were close to him as well.
Yeah, Coach Matlock was a longtime assistant coach for my dad in Fort Smith at Northside. He was my basketball coach when I played basketball at Northside. His sons were a good friend of mine. His stepson, Chad, was their offensive coordinator over there and does a great job coaching Northside. So he was a great man. He's a great coach, but he's a better man. A lot of good memories of just the way he handled people and treated people, and his family special. His wife, Janet, was wonderful. And so I want to send our condolences out to their family and to the Fort Smith community. They lost a good member.
Absolutely. Coach, 63 straight home wins coming into the night, so let's see if we can make it number 64. You're welcome.
I had to say, you bet.
All right. That's head football coach Chris Young. Let's come back for the kickoff. It's the home opener here at Smith Robinson Stadium, the Greenwood Bulldogs and the Northside Grizzlies right here on Greenwood Sports Center.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
Hi there. I was just, out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Casasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Please join us now as we pause for a moment of silence. Thank you. And now our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Performing tonight's national anthem is sophomore Jenna Cossey. Jenna is a member of the GHS Musical Theater Program and also recently performed the national anthem before a Savannah Bananas baseball game. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Outstanding job. Thank you, Jenna. We ask that you please remain standing until the colors have left the field. Thank you.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
Ask the support of each one here in
We
promoting good
welcome you back
sportsmanship
to
through
Smith
courteous and
Robinson
responsible behavior.
Stadium.
And now the
Greenwood
officials for this
Bulldogs,
evening game.
Northside
Our
Grizzlies.
referee, Steve Schrum.
We
Center judge, Stan
honored
Sims.
Curtis Weaver
Umpire,
at pregame
James
for his
Smithson.
all of his
Head
efforts
linesman,
with the Bulldog
Chris Little.
Foundation and helping
Line
get
judge,
Greenwood
Dennis
football
Marshall, and back judge,
all the
W.
amenities you
Nielsen.
see before you.
That's a fact.
Hopefully they will continue to improve here, but certainly I told him yesterday you walked a lot of miles, a lot of leg work, and because he was kind of didn't really want the recognition. I said, yeah, you deserve it, Curtis, to get out there. Now, he did win the 2024 Nike Contributor of the Year award. I was fortunate enough to win the inaugural one last year. I noticed he got a plaque there. I didn't get a plaque. We'll have to talk to Dylan Helms there from BSN. You didn't get a plaque.
I think you've been slighted.
I haven't raised about a little over $2 million for the school either, so it's fantastic. Sure appreciate all that Curtis has done through the years. Rick and Sandy Thrift are in Edinburgh, Scotland watching. It's 1 a.m. over there, so welcome. Top of the morning to you.
A little golf in action maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, right. Sure.
Scotland. Sean is Scottish. I think he was telling me that earlier. He's Scottish.
He was from Holland.
Scottish from Holland.
Last meeting September 1st between these two schools. Greenwood won 49-0. Since 2000, we are 8-5 against Northside, 5-1 here at home. I'm trying to think that home loss. That might have been back in 02, maybe. I'm trying to, because we lost, or 01. We're on a 63-game home winning streak. November 21st, 2014. El Dorado beat us here. What was our first game of the postseason? It was the second round. In September, we're 1-14-30-1 since 1990 here at Smith Robinson.
Our captains for the
I'm sorry, in the month of September, we're 1-14-30. At home, we're 63-11-1.
We lost 2000 and 2000.
Okay, so I figured it was hard back
Hansen, and number 63, Jaden Vanford.
Our last home loss in September, young Tony Sandifer was a sophomore and started at quarterback against the Harbor Wildcats.
Number 3,
he was 15
Carnes.
or 14
Number
years
7,
old.
Cash Archer. And number 16, Zach
and
Edwards.
September of 08, our last September loss here. And this is actually week 1.
Yes, that's the fact.
We're 28-6 in week 1. 19-3 at home. Come out on the field, the ball barbers hit the coin toss. Well, maybe.
He's there. You can spot him.
Yeah, that's Aloha out there, Richie.
Aloha,
it's
Richie.
a Hawaiian theme, and yeah, that's him out there, and looks like Don Holt. He breaks into some tiny bubbles here in a minute. I'm feeling that.
And that shirt's pretty awesome. Oh, here we go.
Carnes out there. We talked to
Okay, Ted, you won the toss and won the defer. Is that correct? Yes, sir.
Jasna Archer.
Toss and defer. Tim, have you heard that before?
Edwards. We won the toss and deferred.
Yeah.
I think we have a 2-headed coin we flip here. Everybody calls tails, I guess, against us.
That dude. No. Carnes like a robot. We're gonna defer. We're gonna receive. We're gonna defend that goal.
He says it every game.
The guy said,
yeah.
The guy said, just remember to keep saying. He said, that's all I'm going to tell you.
Yeah. He's not saying another word.
No. We're going to defer. We're going to receive. We're going to defend that goal.
Any word that doesn't start with a K.
Right.
We never say the K.
No, don't say the K word.
Carter Techmeyer was a captain for Northside. Antoine Thomas. Hunter Hansen. And Jaden Vanfen. The letters are all cut off on my roster I have, so I apologize for 63. Big offensive lineman.
Yeah, we're missing the first couple and the last couple, maybe. Got a big last name.
Yes, he's a big kid. And here comes the defending 6A state champs, number 2 in the state overall. The Greenwood Bulldogs. All Navy tonight, tops and bottoms. White numerals front and back. Navy blue helmets. A navy blue G on a white background on either side. Northside comes in, red pants, white tops, red numerals, red helmets. And onto the field come the Grizzlies. Good crowds made their way down. The sea of red over there across the way.
As usual, huge crowd here tonight.
Yep.
Smith Robinson's pretty much full.
Yep, home
Wonderful.
opener. It is.
The weather is perfect. Could not be better.
Jack Edwards sighting. Harding Bison right there. That's right. Former Bulldog deep snapper. So that is Hudson Meeker trotting out with the kicking tee, number 33. Greenwood's going to kick out of the north end zone, left to right on your radio dial.
I look for this one to be deep in the end zone. He's got a pretty good wind there behind him.
And the electric Cameron Massey, number 1, will go back deep. Bulldogs will have to contain him.
You're saying he's pretty fast?
He's just a good player, good kid. Good genes. That Massey, that name's been around the area for a long time here in the River Valley.
Cameron Massey.
Des Moines Brock is back there with him, number 16. 7 o'clock here in Titletown. 82 degrees at kickoff, and we're underway. This one's up in the air and towards Brock. He'll bring it out of the end zone and get out to about the 13. He's swarmed under there. Nice hit right out of the gate for Lawyer Thornsberry. Gage Hanna in there as well on the stop. Right out of the gate, I see Eddie Costello, who came down from Northside, 94, getting the start up front with Cody Johnson as well. Paul Brixey up front. You see Gage Hanna. Next level, just a fantastic duo with Zach Edwards and Cash Archer. You've got Kaylor Jasna back at the safety spot with Cash Owenby. I see DJ Dobbins. Isaiah Arrington gets the start at corner, and Zach Zitzman, number 31. Here come the Grizzlies and Massey at quarterback. And a flag flies. We got to delay a game right out of the gate.
Huh. Wow. You don't see that very often.
No.
Man.
So a 5-yard penalty moves the football back to the 8-yard line.
Not after the kickoff for sure.
Jaleel Coven back there at running back, number 22. Flanking Massey to his right. Moving the game clock back to 11:55. Okay. Now we're ready to go. 1st and 15. Grizzlies football. There's some motion from an up back, and they'll give to the running back. Nothing doing. Swarmed under, may have lost the yard to the 7. Gage Hanna out of the pile with Cody Johnson. They tried Brock that time, 6 foot, 180, a junior. Of course, Massey's not the normal quarterback. Here's 12 now. Dorian Bowers is your normal quarterback. They had a little Wildcat look going. Bowers to throw from his own end zone. Pressure comes, and he'll just get loose to nobody. That's going to be intentional grounding. There's not a receiver in sight, which is in the end zone, so that'll be a safety. Yep, this is going to be a safety. He was under heavy duress, tried to throw it away, threw it to Coach Gill over here, and with no receiver in sight, it's going to be a safety. Greenwood's going to take a 2-0 lead 44 seconds into this thing.
What are they talking about?
Here's the head official.
Intentional grounding, offense. The foul occurred in the end zone. By rule, this is a safety.
Well, just like that, a defensive score. Oh, baby. Big Al McDonald's got us tuned in. Appreciate it.
Big Al McDonald's, that what it said?
Yeah, Alan McDonald.
Beautiful. Well, now Northside's going to be kicking back into this win. It's not going to help them at all. Greenwood should get really good field position here.
Our fine mayor wants to send a little extra congratulations. Thank you to Curtis Weaver as well from the city. It's an official statement right there from Mayor Kinsler. Carnes is back deep with Isaiah Arrington. Now, I say deep, they're up at about the 35 because after the safety, obviously, you get a free kick from the 20. You have the option to kick from the tee or punt. Looks like they're going to try it from the tee. Max Chavez is their kicker, number 2. Right foot, junior. Not the start the Grizzlies were hoping for, I can assure you. Here's the kick, and it's a high end over end. The wind's holding it up, and Carnes will field it at the 38. Bobbled, but gets a hold of it. Looking to come right side 45. To the midfield stripe, they'll start in plus territory at the Grizzlies' 45-yard line. Oh, baby, here we go. Here come the mighty Bulldogs. Akira Fujibayashi up front at center. Cody Taylor's over at left guard. Number 55 is Christian Fleming at left tackle. Landon Billy is at right guard, and Ashton Stein at right tackle. They empty the backfield. The Golden Boy, Archer to throw, and it's Grant Carnes right out of the gate to the 36-yard line. 9 yards in the first reception for Grant. We're off and running 2nd and 1.
That was a great throw and catch. He threw it to him before he broke out of his break. Good job.
Carnes and Champ Davis down here at the bottom. Here comes motion from Bland. Now Archer's going to keep. Cuts through, has room to 30. Has a big gaping hole, 20. Far sideline, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown! Oh, baby! The Golden Boy with 36 yards to the house. And the Bulldogs light up the night sky here quickly in downtown Greenwood, Arkansas.
I'm not sure he needed it, but Isaiah Arrington laid a really good block there.
That's a big gaping hole. That's a big gaping hole, 20. Far sideline, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you're correct.
Hey, mark down two plays. Last week we scored 70. I didn't know how many plays we averaged to score a touchdown, but it was pretty fast. We turned the ball over, 3 or 4 times last week.
Yes.
We scored pretty efficiently.
Meeker's PAT is through out of Blaze McDaniel's hold. And the Bulldogs are up 9 to nothing. 9 times. 9 to nothing.
That was quick.
Yes.
The fans really hadn't even got in their seats.
Also, don't look for many shots deep toward the north end zone. You saw the way the ball got held up on the kickoff. It just kind of stopped right there in midair and came straight down. So all the shots will probably be in the south end zone.
Rumor has it it's blowing your hair in your eyes. Is that true?
That's fact. Only when I turn my back to it.
Back to receive for the Grizzlies, number 1.
Brock and Massey are back deep again. And Meeker will tee it up at the 40. Has a good tailwind with him. 9-0 Bulldogs, 10:37 to go opening quarter. That one's smoked, and it's into the end zone touchback. So they'll come out to the 20 this time. Now, we've had some breaking news. We've had all kinds of awards and accolades, but that is the Rock Sandifer over there running the box tonight. He's out of retirement, and so good to see Eric Sandifer over on the chain gang with his young son, Samuel, at his side over there. Yeah. I mean, so if you're going to run out of bounds, be careful over there. Don't go towards the rock. He'll put you down.
The first father-son tandem on the sticks?
Yeah, maybe, yep.
That's fantastic.
And here's Bowers now in the shotgun with Coven off to his left. And the first play they'll give to Coven. He's hit underneath, just kind of tripped, but Cash Archer's going to get the credit for the tackle.
Great tackle by number 10 from Northside.
Tripped over his own man, a late great Burlsworth deal. That's Jaden Foster, number 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 with the ball on the 17-yard line.
No, it's 2nd and about 13. They lost 3 on the play. Clock running. These guys had Southside beat last week, and the Mavericks came back and beat them in that one. Bowers to throw in the flat. It's complete.
Fumble to fumble.
Ball got loose. Another forced fumble calls, and Greenwood got on it.
No, I think Northside got wrestled in the way.
Oh, man. Did Archer strip that out of there?
Yeah, Archer got the strip.
They're going to say Northside came up with it. Took it away from Zitzman.
We had every opportunity. We clearly came up with it, but credit the Northside guy for not giving up on it. He recovered right back pretty quickly.
So no gain?
No gain.
And I don't know that they caught it, but it was a backwards pass as well.
I think he caught it, but Archer got there just in time to break it loose.
I mean the official.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so even if he'd have dropped it, I think it should have been a fumble.
Gotcha.
It's 3rd down, they're going to punt?
Well, Joe Fred's done it before. It may be 4th down. I don't know if the board's
He looked
right.
for a timeout. Timeout.
They just ran 2 plays, I think.
They are going to call a timeout. We'll stay. This will give me a chance to send our condolences out to the family of Donnie Matlock, who was a long time, well, he was a Northside Fort Smith High School Grizzly legend, athlete, coach up there for a long time. He passed away earlier this week. I know Coach Young and I talked about it in the pregame coaches show. If you didn't get to catch it, send our thoughts out to his family. And of course, Chad Frazier, part of his family, who is the offensive coordinator and a good friend of mine for Northside tonight. So we certainly wish our thoughts and prayers out to them. Donnie, a 6-time club champion down here at Vash.
Really good golfer.
Yes. Here we go. It's 3rd and 18. Bowers in the shotgun. Yeah, that guy came down from Fayetteville is what we learned in the pregame show. And he'll straight drop the throw. They tried the screen to Massey, and the Bulldogs trying to swarm him and hem him in, and they get him. That's Zach Edwards' first one there. And it's a loss on the play, and they'll have to punt from their own end zone. Right now, Greenwood just frustrating them defensively. They just can't do anything on offense.
Seems to be a step slowed, thinking too much maybe. I don't
know.
They've done nothing but go backwards.
Right.
When you come out and you try to run your best run plays, you get snuffed off. Then you run a couple screens, you get snuffed out. Makes it really tough to call plays.
The coach mentioned that the skill positions are there, but their line size isn't as big as normal. Their play clock's running down now, so some of their punt team members are late getting in, and they're going to get a delay of game now. It's just going to be half the distance. So that's not that big of an issue here, but with this headwind, every yard counts.
Delay of game. Offense, half the distance to the goal.
Just out of sorts. Amazing. Wow.
Correction back to receive for the Bulldogs, number 3, Grant Carnes.
Carnes is back deep for Greenwood. He's getting less deep by the second as he scoots forward. He's at the 35 of Northside. I mean, we're in plus territory. Just filled it cleanly, brother. See if they can get a snap back to him. Punts away. It's a knuckler. Carnes goes and gets it at the 35. Near side 30, looking for a gaping hole. He can't find it. And he'll go down. Short of the 25, but the Bulldogs was super short field right here. Probably the 27, 28 yard line. 28. And Greenwood's up on it and ready to rock. Cooper Bland out there as well at receiver. I didn't even get a chance to name everybody off in the first series. I think that's Holland coming out of the backfield, Scotty Holland. And Archer to throw. Pressure comes. He looks right, back left. Now scrambles right, and he'll try to throw it away. Incomplete.
Archer's pass is incomplete.
Try to
Brings up 2nd and 10
sneak
for
one in there to
Bulldogs.
Scott Holland, but a good defensive play up in the air. I believe that was Javoyne Mays there. Slapping it away, number 7. 2nd and 10.
Talk about good athletic names around the area.
That's right. Twins right, twins left for the Bulldogs. Carnes and Bland to the bottom. Holland in the backfield. He'll come out of there and join Davis and Arrington. Has him, get it to him. Scotty makes the catch, looking for the sticks, makes a man miss.
Wow,
Still on his feet, down to the 15. 13-yard pass and catch and a fresh set of downs.
Down to number 3, Everett Gooding.
Holland
Shake and bake over there.
moves like his mother. That's Katie, some dance steps over there. 8 minutes left. Bulldogs on the move. Fresh set of downs at the Grizzly 15. Trips to the right now, wide side. Here's Archer, hard count. And now they'll look to the sideline. That's Wesley Raggio, who's checked in back there with Kane to his right now. Bland in motion from right to left. And they'll throw the flat. It's Champ Davis. He's hit hard.
Wow,
Breaks the
look at
tackle. 10. Down to the 5. Oh, baby. To the 3-yard line. 12-yard pickup. The first and goal. Champ was electric last week with a big 84-yard return for a touchdown, a kick.
Well, the defender put a good lick on him, but he didn't
bounced
wrap
right
up.
off. He didn't. That's right. Archer quickly ready to go, first and goal. He's got it, looking in the flat, and what a catch from Davis! But he couldn't get forward. They're going to give him progression, so a no-gain completion. But, man, he went up and snagged that thing one-handed.
I didn't think he had a chance at it. We had a really good angle on it.
I really thought he was just throwing it away.
Now
That's twice in 2 weeks he's done just that.
That's right, yeah.
The wind got it.
2nd and goal to 3. Coach Young flashing some signs from the sidelines. Carnes split way out here to the boundary right side. And they give to Raggio, you bet you. A little inside draw play. Get in there, Wesley. Touchdown. 3-yard scamper. And the Bulldogs on the board again. 5 minutes into this one.
Right side of that front line, offensive line made a huge hole in that one.
Number 33, Hudson Maker on for the attempted extra point.
Maker will come in out of McDaniel's hole. The kick is up, and it is good.
Extra point is good with your score. Bulldogs 16, Northside 0.
Looks like Radley O'Neal doing the deep snapping here tonight.
Hey, welcome back to Meeker. You know, he kind of had a rough go at the last little part of the game last week.
Agreed.
And he's done a really good job bouncing back and showing some guts and grit coming in, kicking the ball really well right now.
Yes.
Number 1, Foster Roofing, Phil Votal Law, and Jason Hill Shelter Insurance.
We'll try to get some updates. Little Rock Christian is hosting Shiloh Christian tonight down in Little Rock, so hopefully we can get a score update on that one. Very interested in that game.
Really, really interested.
Little Rock Christian beat them last year.
Number 33, Hudson Beacon set to kick off for the Bulldogs.
Right, that was one of their only losses, if not the only loss.
Yeah, Ed LaDonna got us tuned in at the Rocks. The Rocks was the first permanent school building built in Greenwood in 1891, closed its doors in 1958.
Fantastic. Yep. Love it. Meekers kicks up and away. It's 16-0 Bulldogs. This one's going to go into the end zone. 6:47 to go, first quarter. Let's see if the Grizzlies can get something going.
Grizzlies got to do something here. Have they tried running the ball?
One time, got snuffed first play of the game.
One play, so what do you do?
Aunt Darlene and Martha and Uncle Tony got us tuned in up on Mount Harmony. We're in Louisville, Kentucky with Ron Moquette tonight. Looking for a steady diet of the Golden Boys, he says. Fantastic.
I'd like to give a big shout out to my brother, Grandpa John Boy, up there in NWA, and Victoria and Todd just had their first bouncing baby boy.
That's awesome.
Job, proud of them.
Yeah, congrats to Vicky T. Grizzlies going to try to run one. New running back in there. Nowhere to go with Kaylor Jasna stalking out there. It's number 8, Warren Bijou, isn't it? I believe it was 8 running that one. It was.
Also 2 on the play. You're right. Up 2nd and 12.
5'10" junior, 210 pounds. And loss of 2. Kaylor Jasna, boy, he just, I can't say enough about that kid. Was honored in pregame from the Air Force, I believe. See if I can find that award he got. His dad sent me a text earlier this week about it. They're going to burn another timeout. They've got one left, 6:05 to go in the first quarter. That will give me a chance to.
Greenwood Athletics would like to thank Coach Amy Hardy for providing the hospitality tonight. In the
Brutus Bridges, Hal Stewart, Waylon Parker, Jerry Rife, and the wives are at Orange Beach. Wow.
Golly. We need to call the local authorities.
Tyler Callaway is checking in for Fabo. We did get a safety about 46 seconds into the game. A grounding call out of the end zone against the Grizzlies.
And Northside's run 6 plays. They have minus 12 yards.
You know, the funny thing is they've came out and they've got probably about as bad a start as they could have hoped to, and only down 2 touchdowns. So they answer here, they're right in the ball game.
Correct.
True.
And here we go. They got Massey back at the quarterback spot in the Wildcat look, if you will. He'll bring a man in motion. And they'll try Dijou again, and it's just Gage Hanna's stepped up tonight, boys. He got a little pep talk from his brothers up there at Bentonville West.
I heard that.
And he's tuned in tonight. He's locked in. And the worst thing you could possibly ever want is for a Hanna to catch his wind and get in his groove. Because he can, because he and Archer and all those guys up front, you got no chance. Zach Edwards.
You got to be pretty tough to have older brothers like them too.
Right.
Man.
Forget their older brothers. I watched their mom play a flag-ish football game. Ish.
Right. Massey in the shotgun. Brings the man in motion again. He is going to try to run behind him. This time Archer's got a beat on him. He just hit the deck. Hannah again in there on the stop. Gage is just feeling it. Curtis Weaver stepping in and saying hello.
Thank you, Curtis.
Thank you. Yes, sir. And it's 4th and 12 punt time again for the Grizzlies. Carnes getting plenty of opportunities returning punts.
Number 14, Rogers.
Elijah Rogers is back to punt. Good snap. Punts away. End over end high kick. Heads up, Greenwood. Carnes came up and fair caught it right at the 40. Another plus territory start for the Bulldogs, a short field. Well, we're seeing a clinic so far here tonight. But like Richie said, it's still just a two-possession game.
Yeah, that's where Northside here's really got to stiffen. You get down 3 scores to this team, you're in trouble.
Yes. Archer from the shotgun. Holland back there with him. And Scotty will leave the backfield and come out to the right side and join Carnes. Archer straight drop. Looking for Carnes. Got it caught at the 10. Down to the 7-yard line. 33 yards and a first down and goal.
How pretty was that pass?
Chavez on the stop. I saw. Go ahead.
There was nothing wrong with that play by anybody. Quarterback made a great throw. Carnes made a great catch. Cornerback was right on him.
Yep.
It was pretty much textbook all the way around, just good execution.
Offense beats defense.
Here's motion now from Bland. Quick shot in the flat to Champ Davis. Couldn't get to the pylon. He's out at the 1, 6 yards.
Number 2, Champ Davis.
The only thing wrong with the previous play was when Coach Hogan put his hands up at the touchdown signal before the ball left Archer's hands. He thought he was going to score. 2nd goal to 1. Archer. Let Raggio do it again. Why not? You betcha. There he goes. Wesley.
Get in there.
Did he get there? They're going to say he's down to 1. An early firecracker. Knee hit first. So no gain.
That's
not good.
I'd like to go back and rewatch that one. The ball was across the plane.
Well, it just depends on his knees hit first.
I agree with me.
3rd and 1. Try it again, Raggio. That time with no doubter. Bulldogs on the board again. 3:46. A 1-yarder from Raggio. And it's 22-0.
33 Hudson Meeker in for the attempted extra point.
Meeker on for the point after. The sun has set here in Greenwood.
Extra point is good with your score.
And it's setting on the Grizzlies' chances here about midway through or towards the end of the first quarter, if I may be so bold.
Well, the Bulldogs doing a good job of taking advantage of the coin flip, taking advantage of the wind, and taking advantage of this up-tempo offense. Well, they've been come out like a barn. Barn on fire.
Well, Greenwood's slowly came out and said has showed they're on a mission. They're not going to leave any doubts about who's in charge for sure in the 6A.
Now, who's number 1?
That's Kaylor Jasmine.
No, in the state. You said we're ranked number 2.
Parkview. They went down to Melissa, Texas, and beat her.
We won't get to settle that dispute, will we? Are they 5A?
It's not that big of a
16.
I don't care what the polls say. We just boat racing, jokers. You heard it here first. Meekers kicks up and away. It's going to be Brock from the 4. Up the hash marks near side to the 20, 25. And he'll be swarmed under near the 27. Hannah again on the stop initially, I believe. Jasna up off the pile along with Cash Owenby.
And number 5, Cash Owenby.
Zitzman off the well. A little bit slow. Zitzman seems like he can kind of tap around a little bit today.
Right now, the Northside team really just needs to find a little bit of offense, move the sticks once or twice,
Correct.
Get that defense a little bit of time to maybe lick a few wounds and figure some stuff out. Right now, they don't really have a lot of answers on either side, so they're really going to have to get some. They always say the best offense, the best defense is a good offense. They need their offense to step up a little bit for them right here.
Bowers in the shotgun. That's Coven back there dotting the pistol formation behind him, and they'll give it to him trying this near side. He's got room to 30, 35, 37, close to a first down. Jasna and Zitzman.
Brought down by number 1, Taylor Jasna.
So there's a positive play for Northside, 9-yard pickup.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Bowers gets the sign from the sidelines. They're going to stay in this pistol look from the near hash over here at the Greenwood sideline. There comes a motion man, Foster. And they're going to roll out. Edwards bringing the chase, but the completion's out there, and a first down chains move to Foster, who was in motion. Late hit probably on Edwards, who got to the quarterback a little late. Him and Archer showed up at the same time. The game was out to the 46.
Foul, roughing the passer, number 16, defense.
Yeah.
15 yards will be
Edwards
added
had a
into the
beat
run.
on him.
It's an automatic first down.
Just couldn't hold up in time as the ball was let loose. And the penalty moves it across midfield. The first time the Grizzlies have made it to Greenwood territory by way of penalty here, but it's still at the 39-yard line. First down for Northside.
That's exactly what they needed,
Right.
some kind of boost.
And you sure hated that we helped them get it. See if we can get a turnover here. They get out of the pistol now and go back to straight shotgun with Coven off to the left of Bowers, but they'll give it to Coven. Draw play, and great Paul Brixey in there that time making a stop. 1 yard gain.
Number 4, Paul Brixey.
2nd and 9.
And one on the play brings up 2nd and 9.
Brixey just one of them unsung heroes. You know, him and Owenby. They're not the glitz and glamour guys. They just get out there with the lunch pails, blue collar, make tackles. 2nd and 9, pistol look. They give to Coven. He's coming right side, cuts up. They found something here with this look. Hannah on the stop, or rather Edwards and Cody Johnson. A positive gain across the 35 to the 34-yard line. He'll pick up about 5 yards, maybe 4 yards, 3rd and 5. Minute 56 left. First quarter, Greenwood leads 23-0. Hard count, nobody moved. Not across the line anyway. They're in that pistol look. This time it's Bijou dotting the I. There's our motion man, Foster, who's been getting the pass in the flat. Archer got back in the mix, trying to rip it out of there. They couldn't get to it.
Uh-oh, flag.
We got a flag flying way back down the field. It's towards Edwards. Him and number 70 were hooked up. I don't know which one's going to get the penalty. That's Kevin Gonzalez. Hopefully it's not on Greenwood. It's going to be a 4th and long. Archer just unblockable came through.
He tackled both of them. The running back in the
That's the old mesh point. Just show up there and let them decide. Luckily they didn't get a fumble out of there because Cash was sure trying to rip. Already one strip tonight, one in each game so far.
Did the initiator get the call or the retaliator?
Well, that's a great question. It was downfield away from the action, so not sure. Let's see what the white hat says.
Maybe offsetting.
Yeah.
Northside says it's on us.
After the play is over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the offense, number 70. Be a 15-yard penalty. It's 4th down.
So it's 4th down. It was after the play was dead, so that's even worse. The loss of the play counts, and then you get the 15 yards. I noticed Edwards was telling Coach, kind of pleading his case, it wasn't on me, and it certainly wasn't. And right back across midfield they go the other direction. It's punt time for Northside.
What little momentum they had, they just handed it back.
The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away.
Back to punt for the Grizzlies, number 14, Elijah Rogers.
Nobody back deep for Greenwood. Minute 26, clock running. First quarter still, 23-0 Bulldogs. We came out at full throttle with a grounding call for a safety, 4 seconds in. Good punt this time. Into the wind. He's actually had pretty good punts all night into the wind. Ball down at the 21. Greenwood will have this time some work to do.
This is our worst field position.
By far, by a mile. Big boys back out up front. I like the lineup here. We still have depth, too, in the offensive line, but these 5 right here certainly have earned their time.
Plus or minus 5 plays.
Minus. Trips out to the left. Holland leaves in motion into the flat, and everybody moved but the ball. I don't know who was wrong.
Offense, number 65.
They called it on Stein, so that's another $100 out of James's pocket to the charity of his choice.
Call it on the biggest one that moved, right? He wasn't the only one moved.
Everyone moved except for Fujibayashi in the football.
Canadian Football League, we've been fine.
Yeah, 1st and 15, same play. Archer to throw, has time, unloads. It's Champ Davis at the 26. Maybe they gave him the 27, so it's 11 yards. Got a chunk of the penalty yardage back. 2nd and 4. Quickly Greenwood up to the line. They're stacked up right and left this time in the receiver set. Holland leaves to the right flat. He goes. Archer to throw. Has to scramble left now. Looking, unloads. Oh, he wanted to go up over the top. Arrington wasn't on the same page with him. 2nd incompletion tonight. 3rd and 4 for Greenwood.
I know the Davis kid is a move-in from Nebraska, but he embodies everything that's Bulldog football. I've really enjoyed watching him play.
Well, I talked about it with Coach Young in the pregame show that he's as advertised. Trips out to the left side here for Greenwood. Carnes man-to-man near side. And Holland comes over and joins the party in the right flats. Archer to throw. And Grant Carnes.
First down.
It's like taking candy from a baby. 9 yards and a fresh set of downs. There's no way on earth we don't pick up a 3rd and 4 with Grant Carnes on our team. I don't think there's any possible way. Unless it's raining.
Tackling.
Old out and up right here.
Uh-huh. Archer to throw. Across the middle, there's Champ Davis. To the midfield stripe. You betcha. 15-yard catch and a first down. That's his 5th catch. Guys, that's across the middle in heavy traffic. Just look it in. Fall forward.
Take the hit.
He's going to get a breather here this time. That'll give Logger Thornsberry a chance to come in. That's the end of the quarter, actually, boys. Wow. It was a fun one. Defensive score.
A lot of action there in that first quarter.
Touchdowns. Short field, lots of action. Archer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of 11. And Greenwood leads 23-0 at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School Football.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
We are back here at Smith Robinson Stadium. Greenwood 23. Northside 0. Bulldogs looking for a win 30 or 64 in a row here at Smith Robinson. Here's the Golden Boy. In the shotgun, we've swapped sides. We're heading north now, right to left on your radio dial. And we'll run and play. It's Raggio. Bounces outside, left side, 45.
Wow, what a ball.
To the 41.
They're going to get Isaiah for a hold. I call it a good block. Christian's up on Shiloh 6-0.
Holding offense number 0. 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. Still first down.
So Raggio gets the 9 yards. It'll make it 1st and 12.
Coach Young approved of the block, so that's all that really matters.
That's all that matters. Good. That's all we care about. Back across the midfield to the Greenwood 49. Just underway, 2nd quarter. Tim Terry, Meet Jones, the ball barber, live in downtown Greenwood, Arkansas. Raggio leaves the backfield. Archer wants to throw, and we got a motion. Somebody left early over there. Little bit of sloppiness on that.
We'll start offense, number 73. 5-yard penalty.
He got landed
It's first
Billy
down.
that time. I thought a receiver took off before it was snapped.
Arrington is so fast, it looks like he leaves early.
Right. So first down back at the 44 of Greenwood.
20 yards of penalties on this drive.
Right. First and 17. Archer goes hard count. Nobody moves. Still first down. The play is in from the sidelines. Play clock's at 3, 2. They got it off. Archer to throw. Arrington on a little curl route. Got it complete. 45, making a man miss.
Golly.
Shaking and baking. 40. Oh, baby. 35. Down the sidelines. 30. Oh, baby. To the 24-yard line. Oh, he got me out of my seat. Golly. 26 and 6 is 32 yards.
Golly. Northside defense was stuck in mud, Timmy.
The great Bobby Swabbart said he could shake a man in a phone booth last year. We saw it there, first down at the 23. And here's Archer to throw. Quick hit, slant. Champ Davis got him. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, touchdown. Champ Davis to the north end zone. And they light up the night sky again.
I don't know how good that was, but I swear I thought I saw Coach Hogan grin. You're not going to see a lot of emotion out of that guy.
Where was that from?
23 yards out?
Yes. PAT time. And you're right, Meeker's leg is looking a lot more live tonight. 10:58 to go in the second quarter, and Greenwood up 30-0. 23-yarder. Did we see a replay of that yet?
It was the old proverbial post.
Yes, that's it.
It was a quick throw, a quick catch, and a quick jaunt to the end zone.
Yeah, he got the, as the ball barber always says,
Yes.
if I'm even, I'm leaving.
Yeah. I don't know what you do about that.
Some people want to know sometimes what separates us from them, and I'll tell you one of it is the coaching. Isaiah makes that great play. Everybody's talking about how great it was. Coach Young's down here hollering at him. You got to tuck the ball away. You're going to get it stripped up. You know, he's not worried about the great play. Just do the little stuff and protect that football.
That's right. Meeker's got it teed up at the 40. Let's see if he can do a little bit. Wind's died down a little now. The flag's still moving a bit. This one's ripped, and it is to Brock.
Oh, he's got to catch it.
He'll field it at the 5 and get out to the 16, and that's it. His helmet came off. O'Neal down there with McDaniel and Jasno.
Number 26, Radley O'Neal. Grizzlies take over, first down.
So now they've got the win, so they've got to think of something positive here. Northside just out of sorts right now. It's 30-0.
Well, they were moving the ball before the big penalty got them last time. Just continue with that momentum and keep the ball away from us a little bit.
Bowers in the shotgun, the pistol look, a man behind him. They give to the tailback, and he runs into Gage Hanna and Cash Archer. That's a no-win situation.
No game.
Bijou.
Cash Archer. Number 15, Gage Hanna.
I mean, Hanna's playing well tonight.
The play brings up 2nd and 10.
You know, Bentonville West or Fayetteville, they didn't really try to run the ball. They tried a little bit. They weren't successful at it. Northside's the first team that's tried to run the ball off us, but with this front seven, very good in the box.
Play action. Archer with the sag. Oh, baby. It's money time. Cash Archer with another sack back at the 5-yard line. Oh, baby. 11-yard loss. He's unblockable. I mean, I mean that with all sincerity. You'll have to hold him to block him.
You might want to punt on third here.
Jacob Berry checks in up front for Greenwood. The super sophomore, 6'3", 215. Archer up at the end position right now on the line.
The best defensive end make him a linebacker in the state.
Yep. They're going to throw new quarterback in. They're going to try to air it out to Massey, and he got it caught. And that's what you were kind of waiting for him to do. You brought in this Drew Jackson kid, a sophomore, just air it out. Just throw it as far as you can.
Well, that's a beautiful pass.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's the one in pregame that I thought was going to be the quarterback. I told you that the Bowers kid ball kind of floated out of his hand a little bit. Good-looking kid, but he ain't got the arm strength this kid does.
Well, they've got the wind, and you've got Massey's speed. That's the best. I'd do it again. As a matter of fact, I throw it every play.
He's a sophomore, 6'2", 175.
Yep, good-looking kid. There's some motion for the Grizzlies. It's a pistol look.
Yeah.
They try to run. Archer rained down from behind.
That's not fair.
Cash Archer's making a highlight reel for a career of most people here in the first half tonight. Sweet Moses.
Run them down from behind.
You know, Drew Morgan did that a lot. He'd come from that opposite end, and they would run away from him, and he was so fast in there in the trenches.
Yeah,
you don't think about Drew Morgan in there, but played a lot of defense.
Yeah, you're running back there. You can't wait for the hole to open up. You got to go.
And the left side, Grizzlies get positive yardage to the 43.
Great vision on the carry. Ball down by number 31.
That pass play there, Richie was talking about. DJ Doppins was step for step for that kid.
Down for the Grizzlies.
It's a beautiful pass.
3rd down and 6. Craig Henson's checking in. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate the words. Brian Clay's down in Mount Ida, Logan Gap. Get you some.
Bonnerdale.
He's a Lion graduate.
Yeah,
he
baby.
is a Lion graduate.
3rd and 6. Here's Jackson in the shotgun. He'll give to Bijot. Can he get to the sticks? He cannot, but it's the 39, and it's got to be 4-down territory, right? 4th and 3.
4th and go.
You got no choice. This would be a no choice anyway, regardless of the scoreboard. It's no man's land. Drew Jackson is the quarterback. You said it was a 6'2", 175 sophomore.
Yes, sir. Good looking
right-hander.
Kid.
Yep.
Sophomore.
8:03 on the game clock. They've got the sign from the sidelines. Let's see if the Bulldogs bring pressure here. We'll see what Coach Jason Gill dials up.
Go deep.
Pistol formation. Try the heart. Nope, they go quickly. They give the running play. I can't believe it. I can't believe they try to run against these guys. That's Zach Zitzman on the stop. Archer in there with Hannah. Zitzman the first one there. You've got to just try to go wide side, roll him out, and find Massey out here in the flat maybe. That's what I would have done.
Well, if you watch game film, you roll that guy out there, wait for the corner to bite on him, and throw it over the top.
Yeah. That or getting the run-pass option out here to this wide side, bring Massey in motion. You know, I don't know. You got to get that guy the ball.
That was 6 plays and 44 yards and 1 first down.
Archer back out with the offense from their own 40-yard line. Bland goes in motion, left to right, and Raggio gets it. Kind of a delayed look. He'll get a yard. That's it.
10, Raggio on the carry.
2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs. 7:37 to go. Greenwood looking for their 64th home win here in the friendly confines of Smith Robinson Stadium. Archer will have Holland clear out of the backfield in an empty set now. 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. Archer steps up in the pocket. Now he's got to roll left. Wants Bland to go deep. He's got him. Can he catch it? And Cooper almost made one of the greatest catches that we've seen in a while. Probably close to some interference, hand up, back to the ball, kind of face guarding, but Rule 30-0 said it's not, and it's 3rd and 9.
No, it wasn't. It was a good play all the way around. Great effort by Bland.
Yeah.
But the cornerback, I just got it here. Bland actually got the hand on it above the guy before he got there. Mr. T.J. Adams here had great footage of it.
Oh, good. That's cool. What a nice little Moss action, the Randy Moss catch. 5 wide for the Bulldogs. There's trips to the left. Play clock's at 9. Archer all alone back there. It's 3rd and 9. Will they bring pressure? They do not. Kane to throw. Has time, unloads. Grant Carnes on 3rd and go. I mean, just give it to look for number 3. They're going to give him the 44. I beg your pardon, the 46. That's 13 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Was that Greenwood's first third down? I think it might be.
I don't know that. It very well could be. I love Grant Carnes. I wish he wasn't a senior. Best thing is Ty Carnes is in 8th grade. And that makes me happy. His little brother. Holland comes in motion right to left. And here's Archer to throw. Steps up in the pocket, has all day. Now finds Coop on a late delayed route, 40, 30. Near sideline 20. Get in there, Bland. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown. Oh, baby, Cooper Bland. 46 yards. Outran them all for his first catch of the night, and it's a big one. Gets Greenwood into the mercy rule if they can keep this lead before halftime. Bland, a 6'1", 180-pound junior. Wasn't sure about the speed, if he was faster than his brother Seth. He certainly is.
Just a little bit.
I love watching the Golden Boy, old Kane, stand in the pocket, climb the ladder, move around in the pocket, not roll out, not put on a play. That was a great job. That was a great job being a quarterback, QB1 right there.
Very well said. 6:27 left, 46 yards to Coop Bland. 38-0.
And then the home bleachers by the Greenwood baseball players. The winners will be announced between the 3rd and 4th
60
quarter.
yards in 4 plays.
Why am I missing a score? 23-0.
30-0.
It should be 37-0.
37. That's
Yeah.
what I've got. Oh, the boards are on.
Right. I was going to say, wait a minute. It can't be 38. We only had a safety. Yeah.
Oh, 75 now.
I like that. It might be before the night's over.
Oh, it's 13 now.
Let's do that. I don't have any problem
Start
with that.
over.
Yeah.
Let's start over.
Set to kick off for the Bulldogs in the 33.
Anyway, it's
50.
37-0.
Now it's 50-0 now.
It's like, is this the Powerball numbers? Hang on, let me write these down. Wait a minute. What we have? 75, 13, 50. There was a 30, wasn't it?
Yeah. There was a 38. It should land on
51. No, and again, what's the next one? It's the Powerball
37.
number.
Come on.
I'm fixing to get rich. Meeker's kick is up at 88. That's not even a number. Still it inside the 2. Here come the Grizzlies. And there he goes. That's O'Reilly down there. Or Radley O'Neal, rather, on the stop. It's a new return man, I think, that time.
88-0 now.
It's 37-0.
Well, we're practicing for War Memorial.
Yeah, right. Maybe we can win that T-Mobile thing. Get the clock right. There you go, just going by ones. Yeah, it's just like the friendly confines of War Memorial. You're right, Meat. I mean,
Yeah, we're
this
getting
nothing
ready.
new to us. Yeah,
We're practicing.
37-0.
We got to have a clock issue here in a minute.
Right.
Richie's mic's going to go in and out.
Just so you know, the scoreboard on your screen is connected to the scoreboards at the stadium, so that's not Sean.
Okay.
We're just.
So they're probably thinking, what are we talking about?
Right.
Team jump.
A false start for the Grizzlies from Foster. 37-0, 6:21 to go. We're at home again next week as the Harbor Wildcats come to town.
You know, it's one of those back in the old day. They just tell you, hey, if you jump, you're the only one. Just keep running. Stay in motion. You can be in motion when the whistle blows. You just can't have two in motion when the whistle blows. You try to get reset, you got to be set for a second.
Greenwood got a safety on their first defensive possession, a grounding call in the end zone about 2 plays in, and it's been Greenwood ever since. Again, they're going to try to air it out to Massey, and he wasn't there. Just a little bit out of his reach. Again, decent coverage from Dobbins. You had Zitzman coming over to help out. Now, one thing you might do if you're Northside is run that route because you're going to get over-committing from Zitzman to go help double and then bring somebody from the other side in across the middle. I hope Jasna falls asleep.
A little drag.
Yeah, and if you have enough time, but you have to do this all quickly because
number 7's coming, 15's coming.
Yeah, they're coming, boys. I mean, they're coming. DeAndre Stevens in there at nose guard right now. for Greenwood. And a running play.
Boom. Edwards.
Number 22, Coven on the carry.
Hannah.
Ball down to number 49, Cody Johnson.
Cody Johnson.
That's Coven in there running the football.
1 yard gain on the play, brings up third
Shallow
and
up
14.
15-12.
Nice. Third down and 15 here for Northside. They've been behind the sticks all night. Maybe that's the Rock's presence over there on the number box.
That is pretty
Eric
intimidating.
Sandefur,
Yeah.
You bet it is.
No
He
question.
looks pretty comfortable over there.
He does.
That orange vest looks like a state worker.
Leaning on a shovel. 5:37 to go. Play clock down to 4. They get it off. A running play. There's some room there, but Zach Edwards closes the hole quickly. Got back near the original line, maybe just past it. Got 6 yards, but it's punt time down at the 18-yard line for Northside.
Fourth down for the Grizzlies.
And they're going to stay in their defensive set and have no one back deep.
Grizzlies safety, punt.
I beg your pardon. They are out there. Go ahead, Mead. I'm sorry.
Safety, punt, over on downs, punt.
Arrington or Davis and Carnes are back deep. My roster was blocking, didn't see him back there.
Whistle.
Well, there's a late guy coming on for Northside. That makes him offsides. They called him legal substitution.
Fourth down.
Which, I mean, he was coming in late, but it wasn't like it was 11 men on the field. There was only 10. I would have said he was just
offsides,
I guess, but
well, he could have waited to snap it, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I wasn't watching.
Well,
the
one
clock.
of your up backs is supposed to be counting the personnel. When you only see 10, you just wait. They're ready to punt now. Back that goes after the penalty to the 13. A low snap, nearly blocked by Edwards. This one's up and away, and Carnes fields it at the 48. Lost the handle. Ball still loose.
Northside. No, we got it.
Greenwood comes up with it.
Zitzman got it.
You're looking for a bright spot. This punter's the real deal. He's had guys in his face. He's getting the ball off. He catches the ball clean, and he's had a decent punt every time.
I agree with that. Yes, I agree with that. Well, here comes Archer and the Greenwood offense. Raggio will check in this time in the backfield at running back. And Kane in the shotgun. First down at the 49 of Greenwood. Bland goes in motion. And Archer to throw. Rolls left against the grain. Finds Champ Davis. Looking for the sidelines out at the 35. So it'll be a 16-yard pickup. Davis, a huge first half. That's his 7th catch.
First down, Bulldogs.
Nearly 90 yards. First down at the Grizzlies 35. Archer in the shotgun. Bland comes in motion short side. They throw it in the flat. Arrington. Can he find the hole? A couple of good blocks. Zips through to the 29-yard line. That's 6 yards. Second catch for Arrington, 38 yards.
Goodwin checks in, running back.
6 on the play, brings up second and
15 of 18 right now, Kane Archer. Goodwin in there and the timeout on the field with 4:05 to go.
I think Arrington might have got the wind knocked out of him. He got hit pretty good. He made a couple guys miss and then got squared up.
And he'll get the luxury of a Northside timeout, their final timeout of the half, to get his wind back. 66 and 6 is 72. 84 yards on 7 catches for Davis so far in the first half. A 46-yard touchdown catch for Bland. 13-yard grab for Scott Holland. Carnes has 4 grabs for 46 and 18. What's that, 64? And 38 yards for Arrington on 2 catches. Only 5-6 rushing attempts tonight. Raggio's ran 5 times, a couple of touchdowns, a 3 and a 1-yarder. Second down and 4. Archer brings Bland in motion, right to left. And he'll roll right looking, unloads Carnes. Just threw it a little bit too far out there. Carnes
pass intended for number 3. Greg Carnes is incomplete.
Couldn't quite get to that one. You talk about him throwing before the break, and that time just a little bit too soon. 3rd and 4. I'll throw to number 3 again. Some late substitutions. They'll bring Goodwin in for Raggio. He's in the trip set over here. And he'll go in motion left to right. Archer to throw. There you go. Went right to Goodwin. Did he get to the 25? I think he is 2.
3 yards?
Yep, 3-yard pickup. Goodwin's first catch, though, 4th and 1. Certainly going for it. Thornsberry will Raggio will check in. Goodwin out. 4th and 1. They'll go hard count. Nope, it went quickly. They give right to Raggio. No problem. Still on his feet, pushing the pile down to the 13. Oh, baby. 13 yards like he shot out of a rocket. Wow.
And Big Billy and that Stein over there. God.
Got a flag.
Uh-oh.
And let's see what the penalty is.
It's kind of in Greenwood's backfield.
I think they might have got somebody on the outside.
Motion?
And I don't know if it was either they were holding a receiver or they thought we illegal manhandling.
Result of the play is a first down. After the play, personal foul, offense number 3.
Carnes.
Also personal foul, defense number 2. This penalty's offset. It's first down.
Boy,
that's rare, isn't it, that both of them get it?
Well, it's rare that Carnes gets anything.
Yeah.
That guy wouldn't hurt a fly. He gets a little bit of,
play to the whistle.
I guess so. So the penalty offset is 13-yard gain, first down for Raggio, and here we go from the 13-yard line. Archer gets a sign for the play in from Coach Young, and again gives to Raggio, bouncing out to the left, 10. Working his way to the 7-yard line, 6 yards. 2nd and 4.
I think Carnes got the call maybe because he was getting the better of him.
Maybe so. 2:52 clock on the run. 3 receivers out to the right. Mario Dunbar's checked in at running back. Here's Archer. Brings Bland over here in motion right to left. Dunbar, play action. Archer, pump fakes, rolls right. This is where the trouble's at. He's looking. Now he'll just tuck, and he fumbled it out of the end zone, guys.
That's a touchback.
It is. He tried to reach over. That thing was fumbled out of the end zone. This is going to be a touchback.
Did it go out of the end zone or out of the
one?
one?
It certainly went. It was inside the pylon. If they give it to him at the 1, we got a break. They're going to call it 1st and goal. We'll give it it was a 13-7, 6 yards.
Not a lot of argument from the Northside coaches.
It's not.
Dunbar in.
They give to Mario, and he
didn't
stopped.
make
No gain.
Dunbar on the
Number
carry
17, Mario Dunbar.
2nd and goal for the Bulldogs.
Ball at the 1. Dunbar stays in. Clock running 2:12. Holland's going to come out. Champ Davis will check in. Dunbar will flank Archer as they go into a bunch formation off the left end of the line. Archer from the shotgun. Dunbar gets the call. Get behind those big blockers. Touchdown! The sophomore prances in from 1 yard behind the student body left, and Mario Dunbar, a 5'9", 165-pound sophomore, into the north end zone for the Bulldogs score with a minute 51 left to go in the first half. 43-0. PAT pending. We talked in pregame about some of these games have been battles. Some were like last year, it was 49-0. And we're seeing one here now, 44-0 Bulldogs.
44,
just relentless here in the home opener.
Yeah, they fired on all cylinders. Coaching points, maybe some penalties this first half. No turnovers, which is good.
Yeah, those false starts early on will be obviously addressed.
Yeah, I saw Coach Hogan getting with Archer on that, extending that ball. You know,
Right.
that's always a judgment call. If you're going to extend it, you got to hang on to it. But the rule is all it's got to do is break the plane.
Yep, I thought that he lost control
Before
before
it broke the plane?
I thought he had it. We'll take it.
Number 33, Hudson Meeker set to kick off.
And there's Massey back deep.
Back to receive for the Grizzlies, number 1, Massey, number 26, Fernandez.
They've put Dave Fernandez back there, a sophomore, number 26 as well. Meeker, the wind's picked up a little bit more. The Old Glory's at about 3/4 starch in the south end zone, coming right out of the north, and this one's a sidewinder, and we're offsides.
Back it up 5. There's another.
Coach Holloway's hot. Special teams coordinator. Got a glare from Coach Young. Immediately goes to the little, what do you call them, iPad. He's going to see who's offsides.
Sorry, he wrote it down. Modern
Coach
technology.
Morton down there.
You got to use it.
Percy, Arnold. Minute 48 left. We'll try it again from the 35. Hannah getting the student section up. Hawaiian theme tonight. It's been a luau here from the get-go. Past the poi, Mahalo. Meekers kicks up and away. This one's a short kick. Massey will let it bounce. And he'll have to get on it at the 17. He's got it, looking for room now. Down he goes, Zach Edwards. Oh, baby.
Paul Brixey.
Paul and Brixey down there as well.
Man. Speaking of Hawaiian themes, Richie's going to get with Coach Young here before the half. Y'all will get to see the fabulous shirt he's donning tonight.
I mean, just
beautiful.
Magical. First down, Northside at their own 20.
That guy broke rule number 1 of being the kickoff return guy. You can't never let that ball hit the floor.
Yep,
that's correct.
Bowers back in at quarterback, and they'll give to the tailback. That's Coven. He's got running room. Ran into Kaler Jasna. That's like hitting those the Archers and Hannahs, but about 10 yards downfield. Jasna clogging up anything that's going to be extra yardage. He got 8 yards in 2nd and 2. Jaleel Coven gets the call again. Has room. Bounces off the first tackle. Here comes the cleanup man. Owenby stood him up. Jasna came in with some. That's the old Steve Atwater move. Come in and just
punish.
Yep. First down to the 35 for Northside. 1:05 to go before halftime. 44-0. Bulldogs lead here at home. Bowers in the shotgun. Draw play. Colvin. And nice job of, I'll find out a number when he gets up. Keeping a hold of a leg. Number 4, that's Brixey again. Had a hold of a leg, would not let free until Hannah came over and cleaned up the mess. 2-yard pickup, 2nd and 8. 36 seconds, and we're going to be in the mercy rule. And the Grizzlies can opt to let this thing, they'll have to get one more play off.
Brixey and Owen be cousins out there.
That's right.
Family
yeah,
matters.
baby. That's right. Bowers in the shotgun. Again, they give to Colvin. He'll run hard right side. And again, that is Owenby. Jasna came flying in again. And the chains will move. The clock will run.
First down, Grizzlies.
And that'll be halftime.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Fantastic work down there from our field camera. Just
I love it. Close up on the shirt. Beautiful.
I think those are his children on there.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Is that Ethan and Peyton?
Yeah. Yeah, he's good.
Don't forget my favorite, Abby.
Oh, good Lord.
She's up here on his heart.
That's the lady that's mad at those Wilson volleyballs. She hates it.
Hey, my wife got me this shirt, and she said, why am I only on there twice? Why is everybody else got more pictures than me?
She's lucky she's that many times. You can tell her that. 44-0. We'll take a break. Enjoy the halftime festivities. We'll come back and give you some first half stats after this. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Great job, cheerleaders. The team squad is coached by Rachel and Jody Preston. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field the Greenwood High School dance team. The dance team is coached by Jill Clark.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please join the Greenwood High School Marching Band as they celebrate our veterans and active duty military personnel in their 2024 production of Brave. We would ask that if you are an active duty service member or have a loved one who has served or is serving, please stand now so we can honor your sacrifice for our freedoms. Thank you. The band is under the field direction of Marcy Walker, Ashlyn Branson, and Gabe Lambranda, and this is the Greenwood High School's marching band production of Brave.
Just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Casasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra docker prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
We are back here at Smith Robinson Stadium. Halftime. And the Bulldogs, the defending 6A state champs, 44. The Fort Smith Northside Grizzlies, 0. Ball Barber, thoughts on the first half? You're up in the booth with us.
Got to get his mic turned on.
Hey, you know, really, Greenwood played pretty good. We scored on every possession, and we stopped them on every possession. And there are still little things that we didn't do perfect. We had penalties. We jumped off sides. We had a snap infraction or whatever you would call that.
Right.
Defensively, we had a couple silly penalties. But, you know, our guys feel like they played pretty clean. I have to go back and watch film, see what they could do to clean that up. I could tell when Carnes was coming off the field that he was feeling good about his body of work. He didn't think that there would have been any flag thrown on him when he was walking over. He was shocked to anybody. He didn't know the run was out on the field. Not saying there wasn't something there, but just saying that he didn't feel that way, because I definitely didn't see it. Overall, very well coached game, very very well played game. I can't imagine what kind of a hard halftime to go into. You know, you ask some guys. I'm sure that the coaches had some words toward a couple of guys, and you know, hey, you got to do better. You got to step up. We're going to give you a shot. Let's see what you do. Meeker being one of them. I think Raggio, when you see him play, you know, Mario Dunbar didn't do anything negative last week. I think this is just more of a, all right, Raggio, you want to be the guy? We want you to be the guy.
Right.
You know, Dunbar will have his turn, and go out there and get something done. He's played really well. I really enjoy watching these kids as they get their number called to be excellent, do those little things that set apart good from excellence.
6 possessions, Tim, 6 scores, and the defense scored on their first possession.
Right.
So I don't know. Did we score on every possession last week?
No, we had turnovers.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only team stopped us so far this year is our own team.
The Greenwood Bulldogs.
So this offense
Fayetteville did. Well, we're not counting.
We're not. We'd love to count it, but
Yeah, we would.
the pollsters don't count it and stuff.
well,
so-
the yellow jerseys on the quarterbacks.
Right. That makes a difference.
That's pretty efficient.
Kane Archer, 16 of 20 for 254 yards in the first half with 2 touchdown passes. He ran the ball twice for 42 yards, including a 36-yard touchdown scamper. Isaiah Arrington had 2 catches for 38 yards. Champ Davis, 7 balls, 84 yards and a touchdown. Carnes had 4 catches for 64 yards. Cooper Bland caught the 1 touchdown pass, 46-yarder. Goodwin had a reception for 3 yards, and Scott Holland had a reception for 13 yards. A big first down there for Scotty in the north side. 7 catches for 7 rushes for 33 yards for Wesley Raggio. 2 touchdown scampers for him. Talked about Archer's 2 carries for 42, and Dunbar's got the elusive 2 carries for 1 yard and a touchdown. Stevens stopped for no gain on the first attempt from the 1, and then went in.
Would not be denied.
No. I don't know who got credit for the. Oh, well, it was a intentional grounding of the safety. So
right.
I don't know if you get
the team.
Team, yeah.
Well, Bland's 46-yarder.
Yeah.
Showing some wheels.
Right. And I thought Richie broke that play down well. You saw Archer stay in the pocket, climb the ladder, stepped up in there, went through all of his progressions, came back to Bland, who didn't give up on the play, a little crossing route, and hit him in stride. So, like I said, besides the penalties, the Bulldogs been pretty efficient tonight. It's been a good show from Greenwood here so far in the home opener.
Shout out to my daughter Taylor. She texted me a while ago and says, Greenwood ever going to play a really good team? So, well, yeah, I mean, all these are good teams. It's just this Greenwood team is really good.
They're pretty good.
I know I'm biased, but I like what I see. This team is focused. They don't have a lot of weaknesses. They've got a lot of strength, got a lot of depth. They got everything you'd want in a football team. But we're not sure about our punter yet. Now, we need to check out our punter.
Now, I think DJ Dobbins punted in the scrimmage game, so he's our punter,
So
air quotes.
Do you think you might not get a first down and just practice punting in live action?
We're going to try to go the whole year without punting.
Without punting. All right.
It's kind of like Connor Nolan not walking anybody his senior year. I think he had 2 walks the whole season. Claire, Avery, Maggie, and Macy are at home watching. So welcome.
Wow.
Y'all, hope you're enjoying the broadcast.
Well, if you're a Bulldog fan, you need to enjoy the game. I don't know about the broadcast, but we try.
26th season. Someone asked how long I've been doing this.
Yeah.
This will be my 26th season with a headset on. The 1999 season was the first one, and I remember it like it was yesterday. Went down to Lake Hamilton, first round of the playoffs. We were 5-5, and made the playoffs as a 4 seed. Got down there and upset them 21-19, if I remember right. A little onside kick or something there at the end. So we came home. We assumed they're 1 seed in the bracket, which is not the rule was changed because of that season.
Right.
We came home. We beat the heck out of somebody. Robinson or Stuttgart, somebody. We beat them bad in the second round here. And Harrison came to Greenwood for the semifinals. They were 12-0.
They were really good.
Undefeated. They ended up being 14-0.
Yep.
And they beat us pretty handily. But we were hosted at 7-5, and it was caused a lot of flack around the state. So the AAA literally changed the rule because of Greenwood that year.
So my 22nd year, Tim, I think. I remember a few years back, there was an opening, and I called you up, and you said, yeah, come on. And honestly, I can't believe I'm still doing this, but it's been a long ride and a fun ride. But
and just so you know, we just show up and start talking. They never ask us, or we just show up. They're like, oh, those guys are back.
That's not really hard for a Terry to do. I know them all, and they're good at talking.
Right, yeah. Heath Weeks, Lynn McCartney's got us tuned in. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. It's been a fun ride so far all these years.
Yep.
Somebody asked me, how long are you going to do that? I said, well, until I can't see the numbers anymore. Now, I've got these on.
Yep, we're
I
almost
can't
there.
see these numbers in front of me on the roster, but I can still see those out there. I told Coach Young we got some secret uniform stuff coming up hopefully this year that I got a sneak peek at, so it'll be interesting. But
no anthracite? Is that
well,
what
I
you're
told him about those. I said it's hard to read those numbers sometimes when
agree.
they get sweaty because the gray turns darker. The numbers are navy on there. If they had white numbers, it'd be all right, I guess.
Maybe.
For us. Now, I don't know how that'd look on the jersey.
Well, they're hard to see.
Right.
But that may have to do with our vision. No? As you reach for your glasses.
Right.
No.
It's just hard for us to see. The numbers way out there.
That's the glare.
And I don't know if I'm not a binoculars guy. Some guys do the binoculars. I think that'd probably be all right, but I don't know.
I've got a pair in here, but they're hard to use with glasses.
Well, and plus I keep my own stats, so it'd be hard to have binocular stats.
Yep.
You know, those guys that do this stuff for a living.
They have a stat guy.
They got a stat guy. They got a spotter. They just sit there and blab.
Yeah.
And
maybe someday.
Well, we don't really have a room for our trips for spotters and stat guys for the most part.
We could always make room.
Well, but as everybody's upgrading their facilities, it's gotten a lot better. But we've been set each other's laps before in some of these places we've gone to. It's been literally hip to hip.
So Uncle Ronnie built this original press box?
A long time ago. I think he did for sure one of the first renovations of it. Yeah. I want to say like 94. I think they said they went to double-decker action.
Double-decker. And
there's a deal on Instagram. T-Mobile's having this contest. If you can get enough, hit the hashtag enough, whatever, that will get Greenwood in the running. We've already won $5,000. We won some preliminary deal. So go to the Greenwood Public Schools Instagram. I don't have Instagram. I don't know how it works. I think that you can go probably to the Greenwood Facebook, and there'll be a link to get you back over there and check that out. But please go try that. Go check on that and hit the hashtag, which is a £sign or a number sign if you're old like me.
So what's the grand total winnings? When they're
you
all
get
done?
$2 million if you win the whole shebang.
$2 million.
And it goes to a stadium renovation, which that'd be nice.
That would be awesome. But it's participation based. I guess the more participants, the more chances you have to win.
Yes, I would think so.
We tease about that every time we go to somebody else's stadium about, every time we go to Greenbrier, man, they went 9-2 last year. Imagine if we could go.
I think they had a semifinal appearance one year, and the First Security Bank built them an indoor facility, new stadium. Impressive.
Yeah.
Debbie Ralston's got us tuned in. Thank you. Miss University of Central Arkansas, Kennedy Holland, has us tuned in. Thank you, Dave Ward Drive. Yeah.
Little Rock Christian 19-15 over Shiloh.
Big game there.
Yeah.
That's, obviously Little Rock Christian's moved up into 7A, but Shiloh's moved up into 6A, so we'll see Shiloh in a few weeks.
Thought that would be a little bit more high scoring.
Shiloh Christian, they're missing, they're all, probably 90% of their offense, quite literally, and Walker White.
Little Rock Christian, yes, probably, yeah.
Set to kick off for the Grizzlies, number 2, Max Chavez.
But the onside kick, you got to score.
Right. That's Pulaski Academy. Does Little Rock Christian do that too?
Not yet.
They might. Greenwood's going to get the football. Here we go. Scott Hollins back deep from the 3-yard line. Here he comes up the numbers near side to the 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Still, they're going to say his knee went down.
Well, his elbow went down for sure.
Gotcha.
He was going to the house, boys.
Yeah, you're going to give him the 34. Let's see where they spotted officially. Good return, though, for Holland. If they give him the 35, it'll be a 32-yard return. And that's what they're going to give him.
There's never been any hesitation in that guy. He knows how to get north and south.
Full speed.
So here come the Bulldogs. Looks like the starters are out there. And they are. Clock will run in the AAA mercy rule. And Kane Archer in the flat to Arrington. Complete from the 35, 40 to the 44. So 9 yards right out of the gate. Just like he started the first half, a 9-yard completion. That one was to Carnes. They give him 8 officially, so it's 2nd and 2. Kane in the shotgun. Bland comes in motion to the left, short side. Bulldogs working right to left. Again, Arrington, he'll have the first down yardage across the 45. To the 47. Let's see, we started at 35. Yes. Archer to throw. Has time now. Can he get it to Arrington? He'll float it to him. Oh, it's a great job, but he could not haul it in. Arrington broke off his route and came back to help. Just not there. So the previous play was to...
They were on 35.
Yes. That was a gain of 7. And then they got 3 yards.
3.
Who caught that?
Both to Arrington, wasn't he?
Yes.
And that one was to Arrington. He just couldn't quite get it to him.
Right. Incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 at their own 47. Goodwin leaves the backfield. Archer to throw. Straight drop. Across the middle. Again tried Arrington. Not there. He was open. Just a little out of reach. 3rd and 10. First time Greenwood's been in a little bit of duress tonight offensively.
Definitely the longest 3rd down to gain.
Kane's mad at himself, possibly. Tell his head he's saying shucks out there. Raggio checks back in on 3rd and long. Ball on the left hash heading towards the north end zone. Davis goes in motion across the formation. Archer's quickly got to scramble. Directs traffic. Underneath, Mr. Carnes, good morning. Spins at the 30, hauled down to the 27-yard line. Oh, baby. 26-yard pass and catch and a first down. They used to talk about Steve Largent on 3rd down, the Seattle Seahawks great. It's kind of what Carnes is doing right now.
So it's 3rd down, throw it to 3.
Yes. Goodwin in the motion to the right. Archer to throw. Steps up, cross the middle, wide open. Carnes spins the 10, tried to spin again.
Down to the 10.
I'd love to see him break out the old duck bill face mask too, Steve Largent style.
17 yards, correct. 1st and goal. Raggio comes in. Meeker's going to come in and give Carnes a breather. Well deserved. 1st and goal to 10. Bulldogs looking to tack on. We're already in the mercy rule. Here is Archer's throw. Little pick route. Arrington shakes and bakes. Come on, get in there, Isaiah. Touchdown.
Oh, easy.
Yeah,
and a flag comes in late. A late hit as Arrington crossed the goal line. He got decleated down there.
It's a little cheapy.
But the lights will blink. And the scoreboard will light up. Coach Young is hot. Well, here's the deal. I mean, it's the first half, or first possession of the second half, and it's kind of been the moniker, we're going to keep our starters in for a possession and a half, and then we'll go from there. Now, that might have changed things with that little shot there. Tyler Wilson checking in. Now, that's when you get a text from Tyler Wilson, you've made it.
Hey, Tyler.
He said we've come a long way from Matt Jones running over us in 2000s, and he's exactly right.
That's a fact.
Thanks, TW. Happy belated birthday, too, brother.
Farmington 21, Harbor for a game of interest next week, 0.
This Franklin's PAT. We've got flags flying. We've got some fisticuffs in the middle as the line collapsed up in the middle. Coach Young's out on the field again. He is super hot. 51-0.
Still a little warm.
Well, you know, we're going to go down there and the clock keeps running, by the way. I like that. It's 51-0. We're going to go score in the first possession of the half. We always do. And so the starters play, and now they'll come out. Or normally they would have. Now, who knows now as we've gotten chippy here at Smith Robinson.
Well, you don't mind chippy, but you don't like cheap at all.
No, right.
And both those been cheap.
Yeah, somebody get hurt.
Hey, you want to talk about some future Bulldogs? If you get a chance, you ain't got cable TV, you ain't doing
After
nothing.
play is over, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 2. Also unsportsmanlike conduct, number 23. That is their first unsportsmanlike conduct towards disqualification. Will be 45 yards of penalties marked from the 40-yard line prior to the kickoff.
Wow.
So
onside kick.
I don't know if it'd be 45 yards of penalties, but for sure 30, right?
Yeah, 15 and 15 is 30.
But they're going to go with maybe there was a third one he didn't mention.
No, we had the one before that we're going to assess at the beginning of the on the kickoff. So the one on Arrington, and then the 2 on that play.
Oh, there was 2 on that play?
Yes, sir. So 2 of them on that play.
I thought he was just calling the one on Arrington as he scored.
We're going to kick from the 15. I don't believe I've ever seen this before in my life.
Well, we got Greenwood Blue and Greenwood White playing tomorrow.
Hey, yeah.
So you get a chance, come on out to Smith Robinson Stadium to see future Bulldogs at work.
Kick
football
from the
action.
15, Richie. Look, we're kicking from the.
Now,
15.
do you try to do the drop kick and kick it through the upright?
I just kick it right through the upright.
No, you onside kick this. I mean, we don't, hopefully, but.
Normally you would.
Traditionally you would.
No
right
reason
here.
not to.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
No. But you can do the drop kick deal. If it goes through, you get 2 points, I think, right?
I think you're right.
Franklin's going to kick it into – no, he does do the onside, and it goes out of bounds.
Oh, it's penalty.
That's fine. Give him the ball to 35.
What do we do? That's bizarre. Never seen anything like that.
The clock has stopped now.
So they get it at the 35?
Well, I would think so. Kick out of bounds.
Well, that's not cool. Now Harbor's up 26, 7-21.
Oh, he got an update.
Harbor's up 27-21. You may have to change batteries down there, Richie.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out.
I may be too far down. Let me come this way. How about that? Better?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, 27-21. But, yeah, we got blue, white in here tomorrow all day. 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, all the way up to 6th grade.
What time do you play? I want to come see some Vince Lombardi student body ride.
I had to retire. I had grass to mow, and them boys was up better than me. So I got the 3rd grade, or the 4th grade blue this year. It'll be Skyler and them boys.
Yep.
And, it should be a good football game. It was very competitive last year, so it ought to be a good one.
They give, and Cash Archer just is a force to be reckoned with tonight. I mean, there's nothing else you can say. Seven just been electric tonight.
Another backside pursuit.
You try to run towards him and hope somebody blocks him. They can't. You try to run away from him.
Runs you down.
He runs you down. I want to see the pass coverage. They will know the true deal. Bowers on the shotgun. Gives again to Coven. And he's bottled up over the left side over there. Maybe a yard.
22 Coven on the carry.
It's 3rd and long. And whistles blow. A helmet came off.
Hosts the Bulldogs.
Coven's helmet came off.
The play brings up 3rd and 12.
Yeah, never seen a kick from the 15.
Yeah, if you kick it in the end zone, they get it on the 20.
Right. Mark Anderson has us tuned in. Welcome, brother. Good to hear from you. Here's 3rd and 12. Bowers in at quarterback for Northside. He's going to look to throw. Going to try to air it out up top, and just couldn't get back to him. He was looking for 26, Dave Fernandez. Radley O'Neal in coverage, and it's a punt time for the Grizzlies with 3:38 and a clock on the run here in the sportsmanship rule, 51-0. Bulldogs on top. Springdale Harbor comes to town next week. The third of a 7A foe trifecta here in the non-conference. And then a bye, if I'm not mistaken. And then we'll start conference play, I believe, at Shiloh Christian. 3 weeks from tonight.
Mountain Home up on Harrison, 17-0.
Punt is away. No one back deep. Got a Greenwood bounce. Another good punt, though. Ball Barber, you talked about their punter. He is pretty darn good.
Yeah, he's been impressive. Even with guys in his face, he's just cool as the other side of the pillow. Yes, sir. Yeah, but he does a great job.
September 27th, conference play opens. The Shiloh Christian up at their place at the Field of Champions. Russellville then on October 4th, homecoming. We're at Siloam on the 11th. Remember, I won't be there for that game. Sean Holland, I think, is going to take the mic for the Siloam game and help you two boys out.
That's fantastic news.
Yeah. And Goodwin's in at quarterback. He'll throw across the middle, and it's intended for Lawyer Thornsberry, incomplete.
Number 11, Thornsberry is incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Well, if you're wondering, we're not just out there running clock. We're going to run the offense, right?
Correct. Holland comes in at running back. Dunbar out. I'll get you some numbers of some new receivers that are out there. Holland leaves the backfield in motion to the right flat. Here's Goodwin. Saw lots of playing time last year when Archer was injured. And they throw it. It's complete to Meeker. First down to the 33-yard line. That's 13 yards for Goodwin. You've got Benton Housley out here, number 88. 11's Thornsberry.
Jaden Johnson, 6.
Yep, my man Jaden Johnson. That's my favorite number out there, big 6. A little different outcome than 1991 tonight. Meeker's got it, far side in the flat, breaking tackles.
Helmet comes off.
And did the ball come loose? No.
It's a helmet.
That was a helmet.
A Greenwood helmet.
Jaden
Johnson's.
I thought it was a football first.
11 more yards to Meeker. Back-to-back catches for 24 yards. Put 33 on my reception chart.
Another Greenwood, first down.
Braden Rennick checked in for him, I believe, 27. But Dunbar gets the call. Cross the 20, high stepping through to the 18. 6 yards for Mario on the ground. 2nd and 4. Johnson back in.
Down to number 3, Gooden of the Grizzlies.
Shotgun for Goodwin. Dunbar back there with him. In the flat it goes. Caught by Thornsberry, the 10, down to the 7. 11 yards.
Wow.
1st and goal.
That was a great job by Thornsberry, setting up his blocks and waiting for things to come up and making just a good run right there.
11 yards for number 11. Goodwin from the right hash, 1st and goal to 7. Starting line is still in if you're wondering. Dunbar gets the call. Steps through at the 5. Stood up there. He'll get 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and goal.
17, Mario Dunbar on the carry.
That'll be the end of the quarter. 51-0 as the clock will wind down. Bulldogs knocking on the door again. 3 quarters in the book. We'll take a timeout here at Smith Robinson, the home opener, the 2024 Bulldogs football season. Greenwood 51, Fort Smith Northside 0. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Hi there. I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Kasasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
We welcome you back to Smith Robinson Stadium. Fourth quarter coming up. We're in the mercy rule. Bulldogs led 44-0 at half. A late touchdown in the quarter at around the halfway mark of the third period. Got it to 51-0. And now Greenwood knocking on the door down here with a goal-to-goal. Second and goal.
From the 5?
It should be inside the 5. Well, I guess it is the 5. Yeah, I tried. He was at the 7. Got 2 yards. Dunbar did. Looks like they brought in a few changes on the offensive line. I see Sterling Parker over here at right tackle in particular for sure. There's one change I see. Here we go. Goodwin. Dunbar. Nope, Goodwin's going to keep it. Coop, get in there. Coop, get in there, buddy. Dove in. Touchdown. Cooper Goodwin. 5-yard scamper. And whistles blow. Hopefully not any more extracurricular. Franklin will come in for the PAT. Wyatt Edwards in there to snap. $57-0. Tank Morton out there trying to direct some traffic, get this PAT team set up. Oh, the life of the O-line coach. The toughest job in Greenwood.
After the play is over, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 5. That's his first unsportsmanlike conduct tonight.
That was on Trey Taylor. Something way away from the play. So Edwards will snap to McDaniel to hold again. This time it's Landon Franklin. Now Landon's a sophomore. Good looking leg with this kicker. Yep. He'll have the job as we move forward here. Meeker is a senior. I saw 44 out there as well. That's a Brock Shepard. It's 58-0, clock running. Well, and that score was right. That was the first play of the quarter, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. 11:35 left. When actually scored. Clock's running through the timeout here.
You know, earlier I said I had a favorite kid. I really do not, but I would like to say I do got a favorite grandbaby, old Aubrey. She's out there watching tonight. I know she is.
Right.
She's a Van Buren girl, but she gets to watch a little Greenwood High School football tonight.
Why would you watch the other?
Just one.
Uh-oh, where'd you go, Richie?
That's just easy work right there. Give me a drink.
Oh, okay. That's live from the concession stand, huh? Nice.
Got thirsty.
Yeah.
You wear a shirt like that, you get thirsty.
Hey, well.
I'm down here. I was on the track.
Oh, I got you. Another penalty, so Greenwood will kick again from plus territory, this time from the 45.
See if you can put this one through the uprights.
Franklin will let her fly.
A 55-yard field goal.
Massey's back deep. And it's into the end zone. Greenwood band will get a shot at it right into the percussion section.
He fielded it like a champ, too.
Love it.
Put me in, coach.
That's right. Student section's up and rowdy. Looks like the cheerleaders have eased over there, or the Blue Dazzlers, one of the two. All right, here's the Bulldogs. We've got some number 2s in defensively.
Blaze McDaniel.
Yeah, he's in there, big 22.
Hey, Blaze impressed me last week, boys. He came to play football. I loved that.
He can play.
There's Jen Sayadeth in there at a linebacker spot. Thomas New City. Here's Northside trying to run, and down he goes.
Big 90.
Yeah, it's Big Barry, Jacob Barry. I mean, this guy's a force to be reckoned with, too. Jacob's got huge upside. He's a sophomore. He's a dadgum train killer out there.
Wondered what kind he was, but I guess we found out he's a Huckleberry.
He's a Huckleberry.
6'3", 210.
Landon Parker in at a linebacker spot. B.J. Dobbins, we've seen him tonight. Who's that, 21? That's Rhett Holloway at a free safety spot, 2nd and 12. And they give to their tailback, Barry, again with the initial grab. Yeah. Shepard on the stop. Yep.
Brock Shepard. 6'1", 210, 10th grader. 44.
DeAndre Stevens, 6'2", 265, a junior. We've still got Radley O'Neal over at a cornerback spot. That's probably because their starters are still in at receiver, I would assume. This is Drew Jackson at quarterback. He's going to look to throw. They try the wheel route, and great play defensively from Landon Parker.
That's how you do it.
Well, the wheel route gets 95% of the people. They just forget about it, and Parker saw that and played it well. That's how you gain playing time, accolades. You know, Coach did his offense, defense, special teams players of the week, and he judges them in practice. We don't give accolades in the game. Who practices the best? But stuff like that will get you some recognition from Coach.
That's a fact.
Oh, Red got a little ups, too.
Yes. Punt time.
Look at that. Another good one. He's got to be getting tired.
That's Elijah Rogers, number 14, their punter, if you're wondering. He's a junior.
He's done quite a few punts tonight.
And he's done well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 punts.
And, you know, what I would say about that kid, he ain't really caught anything clean. He ain't had a lot of spirals. Everything's been kind of a little bit of a mess. Honestly, if that kid put a little work in on that, he could play at the next level doing that or something. He got a great leg.
There's always room out there for that, for sure. Okay. That's Ethan Shoemate in at a lineman spot. 56. And this is Braden Brewer, the 10th grader at quarterback, and he will give on the rush to Maddox McCullough.
You want to talk about a guy with a live arm, number 9.
Agreed. Wasn't sure last year in the junior high ranks, and he came in and really had a nice season in the 9th grade. 4 yards for McCallop. 2nd and 6. Hal Davis in there up front at a lineman spot. I'm sure Brady Permenter's out there, 64. I hadn't seen his number, but he usually comes in right now with this wave of guys. Here's Brewer in the shotgun. Brings a man in motion across the formation, gives to his tailback, hitting the hole hard. Now McCallop again in there.
Yes, sir.
4 more yards. Dunbar will check in. Yeah, there's Permenter out there, big 64.
32 for the Bulldogs.
63 out there as well. That's Colby Bryant.
Parmenter 6'3", 315, a junior.
Yep. And here's Brewer. Johnson goes in motion, 3rd and 2. Dunbar gets the call. Oh, nice cut up the field, but he got hit hard right in the hole, a yard short.
17, Mario Dunbar on the carry. Down to number 44, Lucas Cabrera.
Normally you would see your punter.
4th down for the Bulldogs.
Not tonight.
No, we're not punting.
Not tonight.
Not tonight, boys. Braden Rennick's back in. We saw him quickly earlier for a quick breather, but he's out there now. Permanent offense. 4th and 1. Still no punting tonight. Brewer tried the hard count. It's not there. 3:50 to play. Coach says run it.
Run it up the middle.
I'm sure Dunbar will get the call. We'll see what's up. Here comes the man in motion, Rennick. Dunbar gets the call. Bounces outside. First down yardage. 35 down to the 34. 6 more yards for Mario Dunbar. He paid for him, but he got him.
1st down, Bulldogs.
56. I guess I got all the linemen. I thought I was missing one, but I've got them all in there.
You did good.
Okay, I got them all. 3:15 to go. Yeah, Parker, Davis, Bryant, Permenter, Shoemate. Here's Brewer in the shotgun, the sophomore. Good-looking kid. He's going to look to throw. Little inside routes caught at the 30, 25 down to the 21-yard line, and that's Hostley.
That guy caught a lot of balls from 7th grade on up. He's a pretty good football player.
13 yards for Hostley. The chains move. 2:41. It's 58-0. Do not adjust your television. That's not a typo. Last year it was 49-0. It's
17.
107. Yeah. Brewer in the flat, just too high for Johnson. Incomplete.
Like trying to get the senior some action.
Yeah, Johnson, the guy came out from Van Buren. Really good receiver. He'll still have a moment to shine as this season goes. It'll be a game where he'll make the catch we need. Really like the kid.
Good looking kid, too.
Yeah, he is. 6 foot 195 senior. I don't know if he's that heavy, but he looks good. Buck 45 left as the game's winding down. We'll have Coach Young in the postgame. Dunbar gets the call. Off tackle left side, and he'll scamper to the 6 more yards for Dunbar. The marching band refused to yield. They're fired up in the south end zone.
Alma up on Siloam 28-7.
Who did Siloam beat last week? Siloam beat somebody last week.
Hang on a second.
Rogers Heritage.
There you go.
3rd and 4. First game they've won in a while. Victory formation. Going to let it run down as far as they can. They'll have to snap it maybe on 4th down. It'll be close. Now, it depends on how quick the white hat resets the play clock.
Yeah. Rule 58-1.
Yes. And they'll wind it at 39. And that's what we're going to do. That'll do it. Yep. Yeah, Greenwood set the tone early, guys, on this one. The second play of the game, you get them in an intentional grounding situation out of the end zone. Results in a safety. And Northside just could never recover. And the Bulldogs continue to just pile on, if you will. Relentless.
We'll have to wait till week 9 to win the Sebastian Cup.
I believe that's right. Southside's in week 9.
Your final score, Northside Grizzlies 0, your Greenwood Bulldogs 58. We'd like to thank you for attending tonight's game. We wish you safe travels home. We'll see you back
58-0. We'll have Harbor next week. Still a ways to go here in the postgame show. Total up some numbers, and we will come back and bring you the head coach of the Greenwood Bulldogs, Chris Young, after a nice win over his alumni, a Northside grad of his own, here at Smith Robinson. Quick timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
I was just out for a plow, and I thought I'd stop by to sign up for your Casasa Cash checking and local discounts and cell phone protection.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Maybe you should drive.
We are back here at Smith Robinson.
And then our kicking game was really solid tonight. So really happy. Also really happy, you know, it got a little heated at the end and our kids didn't respond. And I was proud of them for that. You know, we talk all the time about it's not what happens to you, it's how you respond to it that determines. So proud of them, but it's a good night for the Bulldogs. Played a great football game, represent our community well, and look forward to getting ready for next week.
Well, you answered my next question. Hey, go enjoy this one, Coach.
Thank you.
Head football coach Chris Young, a Northside alum, and has no problem dismantling his faithful Grizzlies.
All smiles tonight.
58-0 your final score. 21 out of 27 for Kane Archer. 318 yards, 3 touchdowns passing, a 10-yard, a 24-yard, and a 46-yard. Rushing the football, Archer had 2 carries for 42, including a 36-yard scramble touchdown. It was a pretty impressive play. Goodwin was 3 for 4 for 35 yards. Brewer was 0 for 1. Catching the football, Thornsberry had 1 grab for 11. Arrington ended up with 5 catches, 38, 48, 59 yards and a touchdown. Davis didn't catch a ball in the second half. He had 7 for 84 and a touchdown in the first half. So that's a pretty good night, not just the first half. Carnes with a huge night, 6 grabs for 107 yards. No touchdowns, but a first down, I think, on every possession, it seemed like. 1 catch for Cooper Bland, and, man, it was a big one. 46-yard touchdown reception for Coop Bland. 1 catch for Goodwin for 3 yards. Holland caught a ball for 13 yards. And Hudson Meeker with a nice 24 yards receiving. I think it was 22. He had 2 consecutive 11-yard catches. Let me get that fixed. 11 and 11 to Meeker. 2 for 22, I believe, for Hudson. Rushing the football, 7 carries for 33 yards for Raggio. 2 touchdowns, a 3 and a 1 yard. Talked about Archer's 2 carries, a 36-yard touchdown run. Dunbar had 7 carries for 22 yards and a touchdown, 1-yarder. Goodwin ran it in for 5 yards with a touchdown run. 2 carries for McCollop for 8 yards. Is that 88? I've got 88 with a rushing for 13, but that was a catch.
That was a catch.
I don't know why he's down here.
It happens.
That's Brendan Hosley with a 13-yard reception. A safety on an intentional grounding to start the scoring. Well, that was with about 11:16 left first quarter. We scored again with 10.5 minutes in the first quarter, then 6:47 in the first quarter, then 3:46 in the first quarter, 10:58, 6:27, a minute 51 in the second quarter. Then it was mercy rule time, 8:34, and then 11:35 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, 8 possessions and 8 scores, very efficient. I think this offense looks like it's going to get better. We talk about this every year. That offensive line in week 6 is always better than they were in week 1. So this offensive line, I think, will get better each week. Coach Morton does a fantastic job. But most teams are going to try to rush 3, and he's getting these yards when people are dropping 8. That's what the impressive thing is about this Archer kid. And this host of receivers he's got. The receivers aren't chopped liver out there. They're really good.
Right.
But what do you do if you're a defensive coordinator? You load the box, come after him? I think that's your theory. That's what I would do. This dropping 8 stuff's not going to work.
No.
He's throwing for these yards with 8 dropping, and I just don't know that's going to work.
Well, and if you do that, he don't have any problem running for 170.
Right. So what do you do?
Right.
Your offensive plan needs to not involve 8 punts.
Right. That's how the only way you're going to beat Greenwood's offense is to let them sit over here on the sidelines and hope we don't have a bunch of pick sixes. Last year, I don't know how many pick sixes we had, but it was fantastic.
Right.
So, yeah, that's your best defense is a good offense. I think Richie mentioned that earlier, but he's exactly right about that.
And we're going to see that tomorrow.
Yes.
The Hogs' defense was decent last year. They didn't have any offense.
Yeah, we'll find out. 11 o'clock kick on ABC.
Yep, the offense is going to help the
At Boone
defense
Pickens
this year. Yeah, they're going to. Bobby Petrino says we are going to score.
I agree. Well, we'll call it a night here from Smith Robinson. Nice win. Bulldogs defense down to 17.5 points a game. Got their average down with a shutout tonight, 58-0 of the Northside Grizzlies. Springdale Harbor comes to town next week. The Wildcats, we owe them one. We never beat them down here, I don't think. Or was that here? I know they beat us in 08. We lost at their place in 09. Yeah, we'll get all those stats for you later on. But we still owe them. I think we're 1-2 or 2-2 against them. So we still owe those guys. So they're coming down next week. Should be a fantastic game. Please come out and enjoy. If not, tune in right now where you're at. Lock in your YouTube at Greenwood Sports Center, and we'll bring you all the action next week. 6:30 airtime. Coach Young will come on about 6:40, and then we'll have kickoff for you 7 o'clock next Friday here at Smith Robinson Stadium. 58-0 is your final here. Greenwood beats the Northside Grizzlies 64 in a row here at home, and the streak continues tonight for the Mighty Bulldogs. For Richie Cagle, the Ball Barber, Kevin Jones, I'm Tim Terry saying so long from Smith Robinson Stadium. You've been listening to Greenwood High School Football.